So, looking at these, all right, look at number, what did we say, 27? Yes. Okay, so it's a mixed number. Is my fraction improper? No, it's just a regular mixed number, okay? So that means we're going to leave the whole number by itself. What number can go into 15 and 45? 15. Remember, you want your greatest common factor. 3 is a common factor, but you want the greatest. So 15 will go into 15 one time. 15 will go into 45 3 times. Okay? Now, so right now we've talked about just simplifying a regular fraction, changing a an improper fraction to a mixed number, and simplifying a mixed number. Now, we also have someone earlier today called a messy fraction. Look at number 10. Number 10 is a mixed number, right? But look at your fraction. It's also improper. So we've got to kind of do two things here. All right, we're going to leave our whole number, but I know that this is going to be equal to more than one whole. So I know I'm going to add something to this whole number. If I look at 20 divided by 14, how many times will 14 go into 20? 1. Okay. You have 6 left over out of 14. So I know I'm going to add 1 and 6/14 to this. So 17 plus 1 would give me 18. Can I simplify 6/14? Yes. To what? 3/7. Very good. 3/7. They can both be divided by 2. So, on this one, we've got to tackle two things. We've got to change this to a mixed number. Then we also have to combine it with our whole number that was already there and simplify. So, 4 types of fractions you're looking at simplifying. Just regular, changing an improper to a mixed number, simplifying a mixed number, and then, as we'll call it, fixing a messy fraction because you've got a whole number and an improper fraction. Okay? Someone pick a number.
18.
18? All right, Trey, let's do 18. Looking at 18, is this improper? No. So this is just a regular mixed number. So I'm going to leave my whole number the same. What is my greatest common factor between 27 and 63, Micah? 9. Okay? 9 will go into 27 3 times, and 9 goes into 63 7 times. This is all we're doing, guys. Just simplifying. Okay? Pick a number, Ashton.
17.
17. Let's look at 17. Okay? Is this improper? No. So we're going to leave our whole number the same. All right. And I know some of you probably already know the answer in your head, but hold on to it for just a second because I want to explain something. What type of number is 17? Prime. It's a prime number. So here's the rule in math. If you have a numerator as a prime number, you can only simplify if your denominator is a multiple, opposite direction, is a multiple of that number. So think about a prime number like 3. 3 is prime. The only time we can simplify a fraction that has a numerator, top number of 3, I'm going to flip my paper over and show you. If your denominator happens to be a 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, your denominator has to be a multiple of your top number. So when you automatically, on this one, see that 17 is a prime number, stop and say, is 34 a multiple of 17?
Yes.
It is. How many times will it go? 2. So this becomes 1/2. So if you get a prime number for your top number, for your numerator, and the denominator is not a multiple of it, you know it can't be simplified. Okay? Flip that. What if you have a prime number for your denominator?
Then
Say it again. You cannot simplify. If you have a prime number for your denominator, it cannot be simplified. So if your denominator is 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, those fractions cannot be simplified. Okay? 19, absolutely. All right. Pick a number, Sarah.
23.
23. Okay. That one looks terrible, doesn't it? It's not, though. Is this improper? No. So we're going to leave our whole number the same. Okay. What would be my greatest common factor? All right. I love what Emma said. 11. Because if we look at that, immediately we're going to say 11. We're going to do a little mental math for a second. 11 goes into 22 how many times?
2 times.
11 goes to 110 how many times? 10. Oh, 2/10.
1/5.
Ah, so what was our greatest common factor? 22. But if you started with 11, that would be fine, because as you all recognize, once you got to 2/10, you could easily simplify to 1/5. But yeah, 22 actually on that one was our greatest common factor. All right, pick a number. 30. Okay, let's look at 30. So, we have a mixed number, but we also have improper. Okay? So we know we're going to be adding something to our whole number. What is 20 over 4? 5. Do I have anything left over? Answer would be 22. So you have no remainder on that one. Did somebody just say number 1? Yes, number 1 is 1/2. Who chose that as their, yeah. All right, pick a number, DeMonte. 20. All right, let's look at 20. What type of fraction is that? Improper. So we're going to treat this like division. Let's skip down here so I can see. So we've got 81 divided by 54. 54 will go how many times? 1 time. Okay, so what would you have left over? 27. So remainder is 27 over 54. It can be simplified. How do you know it can be simplified? Okay, let's go with that. Greatest common factor is 9.
You can add.
How do you know that?
You can add 27.
Absolutely, because then you would get 3/6, and 3/6 is 1/2. So your answer would be 1 and 1/2. But again, I mean, guys, if you started with 9 will go into 27 3 times. 9 will go into 54 6 times. You all know 3/6 is 1/2. All right, Jada, pick a number. 29. Okay, oops, wrong way. All right, 29. So what type of fraction? Improper. So we've got to divide. So we've got 86 divided by 42. How many times will 42 go into 86? 2 times. That gives us 84. We have 2 left over out of 42. Can we simplify that?
Yes.
What do you get?
1 and 21.
Awesome. So, next time you guys say, I'm not good at simplifying, you are proving right now that yes, you are. Okay, Justin, pick one. Number 20?
You said 19. You already did 20.
We did 20.
You said 19. You said 19.
Oh.
19.
You looked at
I did. Langston, pick one. Sorry. 21. All right, here we go. Is it improper? No, it is not. And yes, we can simplify. How do we know we can simplify?
Because their difference is the top was the prime number.
I think I know what you're trying to say. When you add the digits together,
Equals 5.
no, 2 plus 4 is 6 can be divided by 3. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 can be divided by 3. So 3 is their greatest common factor. 24 divided by 3 is what? 8. Okay, what is 51 divided by 3?
20.
Not quite.
No, 18. No, 19.
That would give me 57. 17. You were close. 19 would give me 57. You were close. Remember, guys, if you look at these numbers, add them together. Look at this one again. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 could be divided by 3. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 could be divided by 3.
I don't know. I really don't know that.
Who's at 22? All right, let's look at number 22. Okay, is it an improper fraction?
No.
It is a mixed number, so we're going to leave our whole number alone. 13 is a what? Prime number. Is 39 a multiple of 13?
Yes. 2.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
3.
1/3.
Okay. All right, we're going to do 2 more.
9.
Number 9? Okay, let's do number 9. Here we go. Is it improper? No. It is a mixed number, so I'm going to leave my whole number there. What's my greatest common factor? 4. 4 will go into 12 3 times. 4 goes into 28. Okay. One more. 25. All right, 25. Is it improper?
Yes.
Absolutely. So again, I'm going to look at it like division. 53 divided by 29. How many times can 29 go into 53? One time. If we subtract 24. So now we have 24 over 29. Remember what we said about that prime number as a denominator? Is 29 prime?
Yes.
We cannot simplify.
It's not too close together.
Well,
If it was 28, if it was 26, then like numbers too close together.
oh yeah, no. Even, like you can, as long as they're not one number apart, you can simplify. As long as they have at least 2 numbers apart. If they're even, of course you can divide by 2. But if they're odd, even if they're 2 numbers apart, they still could possibly be simplified.
Is that 24 on the top?
Yes, 24, sorry. And the biggest thing on this one, the only reason we know it can't be simplified is because 29 is a prime number. At any time that's your denominator, you can't. Yes. Number what? All right, this will be the last one we're going to do together. Look at 14. 12 over 27. Is it improper?
Yeah.
No, it's not improper. What is my greatest common factor between 12 and 27? 3. 3 will go into 12 4 times, and 3 goes into 27. That's it. Okay, so I think, let me look through and make sure there aren't any I want to, let me do one more, but I'm going to choose this one. All right, look at number 4. Okay, so again, we're going to call this one of those messy fractions. We have a mixed number, and it's also improper. So that tells me I'm going to have to add something to my whole number. And if I look at 22 over 4, how many times can 4 go into 22? 5 times. Okay, and I have 2 left over out of 4. Yes, which is 1/2, but we've got to add our whole numbers together, so that would be 10 and 1/2. Okay, you've got a couple more like this. Number 28, 19, and those may be the only ones left like that. I think so. All right, any questions about simplifying? You guys seem to be jumping on this pretty well. Okay?